Good morning, students. Today we are going to study about the structure of skin, and the principal component of human skin are as follows. The skin proper, which is having the two layers, epidermis and dermis, and this epidermis is even called the cornified layer. Granular and the germinative layer are the parts of the epidermis. So epidermis has three layers: cornified layer, then granular, and the germinative layer. And dermis, it comprises of elastic fibers, blood vessels, nerves, etc. And next is the derivatives of the skin, like hair, nails, mammary glands, sweat glands, sebaceous glands. And these two together form the integumentary system. Now, skin proper, and if we are going to observe skin microscopically, it is composed of two layers, the outer epidermis and the inner dermis. And this epidermis is the outer thinner part of the skin. It is formed of stratified epithelium. Stratified epithelium, like this. And piled up layer after layer. At places, the epidermis becomes thick and hard, as on the palms, sole, and especially on the heels. So, epidermis is thick and hard on the palms, sole, and the heels, and it is devoid of blood vessels at all places. So, it is not having blood vessels at these places. And the epidermis shows three regions. If we were to observe the outermost cornified layer, then is the second, the granular layer, and finally the germinative layer, or the inner Malpighian layer. So three layers are there: the outer cornified layer, then granular layer, the Malpighian layer. Now the cornified layer, it is even called the stratum corneum, is the outermost layer consisting of several piled up layers of flattened dead cells. So it is made up of piled up flattened dead cells, and these cells are made up of fibrous structural proteins called keratin, and also found in the nails, hair, horns, hooves, and silk. Its cells are continually worn away, means they are dying and they are worn off, and or shed and are replaced from beneath by those arising from the deeper Malpighian layer. So in the Malpighian layer, new cells are formed which are pushed upward, and the dead cells, they are shed off. The cornified layer is tough and offer resistance to three things. So it is the tough layer and it offers resistance to three things. Number one, mechanical damage. Protects the inner parts from mechanical damage. Second, bacterial infection. No bacteria can enter through the cornified layer. And loss of water by evaporation. Even the loss of water by evaporation is prevented by this layer. Then the granular layer is very thin middle layer consisting of 2 or 3 sub layers of flattened cells, and gradually it gives way to the outermost cornified layer. So new cells are formed and they are pushed upward and replace the old worn out cell of the cornified layer. Then the Malpighian layer, also called the stratum Malpighi or germinative layer, is the innermost region of the epidermis. Its cells can actively divide to produce new cells and press and shift outward to replace the worn out cells of the outermost cornified layer. Then the coloration of the skin. The complexion of the skin or the face is due to this layer, because there is a pigment called melanin contained in the cells of the Malpighian layer, and the different quantities of this pigment in different human races leads to form the very light brown or dark coloration of the skin. The Africans, Negroes, have genetically dark colored skin, Europeans light colored, whitish or whitish, and most Indians an intermediate colored, that is wheatish skin, and in fair colored people also, on continued exposure to sunlight, the face or other parts of the body may get tanned. They become darker due to tanning, but of course the original state is again reverted or got back when the exposure to the sunlight is cut down. So this is about the three layers of the skin, and the skin pigment, it acts like an umbrella to protect the inner parts of the body from harmful effects of the ultraviolet rays of the sun, and which can cause skin cancer. So it's the skin pigment which protects the skin from ultraviolet rays of the sun. So this much for today.